Today is the last Sunday before Halloween, and in this vlog we are going to be doing a little bit of a home reset, just cleaning around the house, doing some cozy hobbies and cozy activities, getting into the vibe of Halloween. I don't have a lot planned for Halloween itself. I don't really have a costume prepared. We're not going to any parties. I'm probably just gonna get some candy to hand out to the neighborhood kids and wear something mildly spooky slash autumnal, maybe my pumpkin cardigan. This one, very cute. The weather here in Hamburg has gotten very gloomy very fast. It's like 3 days ago or so, it just started raining constantly and it will not let up. It's very vibey and like cozy and ASMR-ish when you are indoors, but I will say the lack of light has been a bit of a factor, and also our outdoor walks with Ellie have not been so fun. But I am quite enjoying the beautiful autumn leaves and the pitter-patter of the rain. It's nice. Tentatively today on the to-do list is to film this vlog. I have to edit and post a YouTube video and maybe do some other like social media posts as well today. I have to clean the bathroom, take out the trash, put away some laundry, and then as far as activities, my boyfriend bought a pumpkin for us to carve. We are going to be working on a puzzle and probably doing a movie night. I'm thinking Practical Magic, which I actually have never seen. I also want to bake something, but I probably won't be able to squeeze that in today, so maybe we'll do baking tomorrow. And then tomorrow we are going to IKEA and having yummy IKEA food. And am I just spoiling the whole video in this intro? Is that stupid? I don't know. Whatever, I'll leave some of it open. So come along and join me for this vlog. We're gonna be doing some cozy things, some life admin and home reset things, and just hopefully it's gonna be a good time. I'm actually having a pretty late start to the day. It's like 1 p.m. and I'm only just now having my breakfast. I'm having my coffee and this Franzbrötchen, which my boyfriend got for me yesterday. This is like basically like a cinnamon roll. It's very buttery, but just like squished. Ellie's just sitting next to me staring at me and like trembling. Absolute menace. I just realized I also desperately need to tidy up my desk area because it has gotten a little bit too chaotic. We have just redone the living room and like put in a whole bunch of new furniture and stuff. And now my desk is the only like non-aesthetic part of the living room. I think it's very hard to make workspaces, like functional workspaces, also look aesthetic unless you're like an Instagram baddie whose entire like goal in life is to have a cozy aesthetic workspace. That being said, I would definitely very much like to try to pretty up my workspace, but for now we're just gonna tidy it. If my side of the wardrobe ever looks messy in these vlogs, I just want to point out that it is not always messy and it's not always my fault. My boyfriend designed this closet. He built it himself. And the thing is, it was designed by a man for a man with manly needs in mind. So all of my long things, like my dresses and stuff, they just like hang down here at the bottom. Like they can't like hang freely like in a taller wardrobe. So that's why the bottom of my closet sometimes looks messy. It's just because all the long things are like bunching up there at the bottom because there's nowhere for them to go. This is my one like big pet peeve with the closet, but there's nothing I can do about it. And I am very grateful because we recently got another set of Malm drawers for me, which is underneath here so that I have more space for my stuff. Boys just don't understand, okay? My boyfriend cycles through like the same same 3 t-shirts. I need like a full wardrobe for all of my aesthetics, which is like, I have so many aesthetics, okay? I have like rainbow colorful fun time clothes. I have like dark sexy mysterious clothes. I have like 90s style whimsy goth clothes. I have comfy clothes. I have elegant clothes. Like I have so many different kinds of styles. I probably have like less than 10% of my clothes are at my boyfriend's place right now anyway. Time has passed by deceptively quickly. It is now 4 p.m. You have not seen a lot of the behind the scenes procrastinating and foot dragging and not getting on with it. But anyway, I am now going to clean the bathroom. I also wanted to take out the trash, but taking out the trash requires going outside, and the outside is really not friendly right now. It is pouring. Ellie was all trembly, so I thought maybe she needs to go pee, and I took her outside to try to make her go pee, and she was like, what the hell? Why do you hate me, mommy? Why would you bring me outside in this downpour? Maybe take the trash out tomorrow. I don't know. Or later. I don't know. It's not that important. We'll see. Anyway, gonna clean the bathroom now. It is a 5:15. I just had a little snack. I had a couple of hard-boiled eggs and some grapes and one of those Kinder Pinguy things. I didn't have lunch today because usually I don't eat anything for breakfast. I usually just have my coffee. Today I had the coffee and the Franzbrötchen, and I also ate it like a bit later than I usually have my morning coffee. So I didn't really get hungry at like a normal time. I got hungry like an hour before our usual dinner time, so I just had something small. We just switched over to winter time. I don't know how this daylight savings stuff works. I have no idea. All I know is yesterday we had two 2 a.m.s, which is pretty good, because if we hadn't had two 2 a.m.s, then it would have meant that I'd come to bed at 3:30 a.m., but I came to bed at the second 2:30 a.m. So 2:30 is not as bad as 3:30, obviously. But anyway, we switched over to winter time, and it's very dark. It's very, very dark. So I'm gonna close we have these like, these thingies, which apparently Americans are very fascinated by, about Germany, or some other countries in Europe also have these blinds that you can just roll down. It completely blocks the outside. Like during the daytime, it could make this entire room pitch black. At night, it's just nice so that you don't feel watched, because the outside can see in, but you can't see outside because it's dark. I was just watching a cozy autumn vlog on YouTube while I had my snack, and now I will work on my video that I was supposed to upload today. Also, I need to negotiate with my boyfriend, because my boyfriend wanted to puzzle while we watch the movie, but I've realized the movie is too awesome to be distracted during it. So listen, anyway, okay, we're having it's a new thing now, because 90% of the time my boyfriend picks the movie, and I have had it up to here with that. So it is a new deal between us that we will alternate. I pick one, he picks one, you know? And I am not going to let him weasel his way out of his cinematic education, cinematographic education, I don't know. I am not going to let him weasel his way out of his movie education by like being distracted during my movie picks, okay? Actually, I haven't decided yet if we'll watch Practical Magic or The Addams Family. I've seen The Addams Family before, obviously, very, very many times. It's a cult classic, but I've never seen Practical Magic, even though I feel like Practical Magic is also a cult classic. I'm very, very interested in watching Practical Magic because I've been seeing a lot of like whimsy goth aesthetic outfits inspired by that movie. And I actually wasn't sure what exactly the movie is about. Like obviously I knew that like the sisters have magical powers, but I didn't really know the plot. But I just watched the trailer and it seems like a lot of fun. A little bit gruesome, a little bit more like a little darker than I expected. But anyway, and sexier too. But anyway, haven't decided if we'll do Practical Magic or Addams Family. I do feel like Addams Family is more like, it's more like intense in its Halloween vibes, and it's quite funny as well. So we'll see what we decide. But either way, I have to assert myself with my boyfriend and say that no, we are not going to puzzle while we watch the movie. We are going to puzzle and watch movie separately so that the movie gets undivided attention. As I was saying though, now I'm gonna go work on my YouTube video. I think I have about like 45 minutes before we're gonna eat dinner. And then after dinner, we shall see. I need to put on a sweater. I got really warm while cleaning the bathroom, but now I'm cold again. I haven't worn this sweater yet. I got it from my grandparents. I can't remember if they thrifted it. I think they did. They brought it from Romania and it smells like the soap that they always put in the parcels that they send from Romania. So I think they thrifted it in Romania. But it is alpaca fashion, hand wash or dry clean, quality export made in Peru. Does this have a composition tag on it? I would be mind blown if this was like 100% alpaca. I don't see a composition tag though. Sweaters are hit and miss for me because I get very like itchy. So it has to be very, very soft. We'll see. But it's a nice like charcoal gray kind of color. You can't really tell because it's too dim in here right now. For dinner we are having some baked potatoes with like garlic and onion and bell pepper and pulled pork with a side of beer. That's a good one. Today is Monday and we are on our way to IKEA because they have a special offer going on at the moment where however much money you spend at the restaurant, you get like a coupon or a discount in that same amount. So our goal today is to eat as much as we possibly can at the IKEA restaurant so that we can get a discount on some things that we need for the living room makeover. It is a very, very rainy day, but the autumn vibes are nice nonetheless.
Sadness, then anger, and then, oh, no, I didn't mean it. I'm just sad. Please come.
We just stopped by Subway because my boyfriend also had a code for a free 6-inch sub. We were gonna pick it up after IKEA, but then we took a wrong exit and ended up closer to the Subway, and it was just like, it made more sense to save time that way. So we're saving these to have for dinner tonight and eating lunch at IKEA first. Okay, so we have definitely completely overdone it. He Peter and I both wanted the schnitzel and Peter didn't want to share, so we each got a plate of schnitzel. And then I also wanted to try the salmon, so we got a salmon as well. We got a waffle, 2 of the like chocolate cake, 1 tiramisu, 1 fruit salad, a vanilla pudding. We each got hot drinks and cold drinks. And we have 1 garlic bread with bruschetta and 1 regular garlic bread. Like basically enough food for like 4 people. Look at this gorgeous sepia effect mirror. I like these antique spoon prints. These feel like velvet. They're purple on the bottom. I always feel very amused by these teeny tiny pineapple plants. These look like a mandrake fruit. IKEA is such a like liminal space. I absolutely did not need to get more food, but I couldn't resist the smoky meat smell from the hot dogs at the checkout. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so yesterday's plan was initially that we were going to go to IKEA, come home, carve the pumpkin, and maybe even go to the mall in the evening. And oh my god, IKEA was supposed to take like 2 hours. In reality, it ended up taking about 4 or 5 hours. And even though we got home at like 4:30 p.m. or so, I was completely wiped after IKEA. I think it's just like, first of all, again, as I have to state in a lot of these vlogs, I do have anxiety and agoraphobia, and being out in public places can be really taxing on me, like physically and mentally. And also yesterday was like a normal work day for me. My boyfriend has taken a couple of weeks of vacation just to like chill, but I still have my regular stuff that I need to get done. So after we got home from IKEA, I had no energy to do anything except just catch up on a little bit of work, and that was it. And so then instead today we were supposed to carve the pumpkin. And did we watch the movie last night or the night before? I can't even remember that. I don't think we watched the movie last night. I think it was on Sunday night. The past few days have been a blur, okay? Today, we were supposed to carve the pumpkin and maybe do some puzzling and then maybe go to the mall. Boyfriend didn't want to go to the mall with me because it's been super rainy and it's just like not a nice weather day to be leaving the house. Pumpkin didn't happen and isn't gonna happen because I've been working on stuff, and then I very unexpectedly got a phone call back about a job that I had applied to. Apparently they emailed me, but I didn't get the email. I applied for a fitting model job. So basically just go and try on clothes and tell them how it fits, if it's like tight here, needs to be looser here, whatever, that kind of thing. And so they called me back and very spontaneously asked me if I want to come in tomorrow at 11 a.m. for like an interview slash fitting to see if I suit their needs. And I was like, okay. But now I'm like majorly stressing, and majorly stressing takes up a lot of brain energy. So I haven't done anything else except work and mentally prepare for this interview thing tomorrow. I hope it goes well, honestly, because a fitting model job like this would honestly be like the perfect way to dip my toe back into traditional employment, because it's a small team, it's not that many hours in the week. I think it's the kind of thing that is less anxiety inducing. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I have pretty like weird proportions is the thing, and for fitting models they usually need someone who's pretty standard size, so I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. I'm convincing myself that even just like going through with it, going to the interview is going to be a win, because I'm very, very anxious about it, but in reality it's probably going to go fine. And having like one just successful, normal interview behind me where I showed up and acted like a human being and didn't, like, none of my worst fears came true is gonna be really encouraging for me. All that to say, I have not, as is usually the case, I have not managed to squeeze in as many activities into the past few days as I wanted to. But hopefully tomorrow with the interview behind me, I'll be able to like be a bit more relaxed and maybe we'll finally get around to carving our freaking pumpkin because Halloween is in like 3 days and we don't have a carved pumpkin yet. But for tonight, I'm just working on some captioning work. So nothing exciting today really. Also, I had such a bad stomachache yesterday after IKEA. I think I just ate a little bit too much. Honestly, I didn't even eat that much because like I didn't eat even half of the food that we ordered. I packed most of it away and had it for lunch today. So I don't know what it was, but I had a really bad stomachache yesterday and I think it's my gallbladder. I think when I eat like, cause it was still a lot of like fried foods and stuff, like the schnitzel and the fries and everything. I think my gallbladder is a little sensitive and I get tummy aches sometimes from fried food. Anyway, whatever, beside the point. Interview tomorrow, very exciting slash like 90% just terrifying. In my brain, I'm like, I need to take an Imodium. I need to take an anti-anxiety pill. I need to take an anti-nausea pill. I need to take all the pills to make sure that I do not just like completely fall apart and turn into a puddle of inappropriate and disgusting bodily fluids during this interview. You know, like that's where my brain goes, is like, I'm gonna be sitting there trying to have a normal conversation with these people and forget how to speak German and puke all over myself and shit my pants out of pure terror at having my first job interview in 5 freaking years. We'll report back after I survive. For dinner, I am having the Subway sandwich that I didn't get around to eating yesterday. I got barbecue pork with arugula in English, onions, olives, and barbecue sauce. And I don't know what kind of cheese, just shredded cheese. And my boyfriend made this soup, which looks absolutely delicious with beans and potatoes and carrots and bacon, right? Anything else?
Celery root.
Okay, it is Wednesday and I am on my way to an interview for possibly my first modeling job since I was like 18 or 19. I'm trying to convert the nervousness into excitement. I just finished up my interview. It went really well. They were really nice. It was just a small team, just 2 women, one who seemed like kind of a coordinator and one who was taking measurements. Yeah, they were really nice, really friendly, very comfortable atmosphere. I accidentally almost stole a pair of panties because they had me wear like a pair of panties on top of my underwear just for hygiene reasons. And then when I got dressed again, I completely forgot that I was wearing 2 pairs of underwear and I just put my jeans back on top of the panties that they gave me. And then the fitting lady was like, did you give me the underwear back? And I was like, oh God. But other than that, went really well and was really nice. They'll get back to me, I guess, in a few days. Fingers crossed. Feels kind of like a dream job, like low stakes, pretty chill. Oh, also, they did weigh me, and the lady who was taking the measurements said she expected me to weigh more, which sounds like it's not a compliment, but I think it's just because my lower half measurements are like quite wide, but my upper half is a lot smaller. I don't know. However, if I get this job, I will be expected to quit my years-long attempts at losing weight, because as a fit model, you're supposed to maintain your weight and stay pretty much the same size and weight all the time, which I'm hoping will be easy, because I mean, to be fair, my weight hasn't fluctuated much in the last year, but you know, let's just hope there aren't any unforeseen circumstances. I have been assigned the task of washing the pumpkin before we carve it. But before I wash it, I just wanted to point out to you, our pumpkin already has a face. Are you seeing what I am seeing? Because this pumpkin clearly already has 2 eyes and a mouth. I'm like, the face is pre-made for us. What is even the point of carving it? I love the top too. It's like a perfect star. And it's got nothing on the back of it. Like a little dot of something on the back of it, but still, it's a jack-o'-lantern with, it's a pumpkin with a face with like a little mole on the back of its neck or something. These things are heavy. Watch me drop it and smash it on the floor. Smashing pumpkins. Like the band, you know? Okay, I'm thinking we keep the natural face that it already has on it because it's so perfect, and then we'll cut our face into the back of it and try to get rid of this little fleck here that it has. Maybe like a spooky mouth. And a triangle nose. And triangle eyes. This is our design.
Maybe try to move the rack folds.
You're like, she's less likely to cut her fingers off with that one. That's so much better.
She can like remove it.
Ooh, yay! Brains. Big spoon, big scoopy scoops time. I should have prepared a bucket or something for the guts. Have you seen the ones where they make it look like the pumpkin's throwing up?
Yes.
I feel like there's gotta be a tried and true method for this that I'm not aware of. Maybe you're supposed to twirl them like spaghetti or something. You know, like some wackadoodle type of hack that sounds completely made up, but you try it and it's like, wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Elino. I think she tried to lick a piece of the pumpkin on the floor and she was like, this is not my thing. It's like it has hair.
Ellie just ate a piece.
Did she?
Yes.
See, I'm kind of over it at this point, but I know the job is not done yet because the pumpkin is still too moist on the inside and it needs to be not moist because otherwise it's gonna rot.
I just want to know for curiosity's sake.
Seems to be working quite well.
Like you cannot get as much, but it's just good at getting it like out.
That's great. All right, I'll give it a try too. Thank you.
Ellie's so cute how she's cleaning up all the little pumpkin pieces.
Good girl. Let's go for it. Okay, our big ambitious zigzaggy mouth.
So I'm gonna regret all the zigs and the zags. And the zigs and the zags.
That's very satisfying. This is fun. Desecrating fruit and vegetables should be a more common hobby. One of those people who like carves shapes out of apples for fancy restaurants and stuff. See, it wasn't that hard. Very spooky.
Very nice.
Just gonna clean up our little pumpkin guy a little bit. Get that day-old eyeliner off of it.
Nice.
It still has some leftover.
Do you want to just try some
lipstick.
rubbing alcohol tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. But looks pretty good. Okay, one last thing. I have to cut all of this extra goop that is sitting on the little hat, Cutting off the extra goop from the hat. Hat has no more goop. Woohoo. This is like those freaking kindergarten. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. Now I have to get it out again anyway. I wish this had a better grip. Okay. Should have cleaned the hat properly though. What do you call this if not a hat? You know, like this, it's the pumpkin's hat, clearly. Like I know.
Part of his skull.
The skull cap, which is a kind of hat. So the interwebs have advised to put some cinnamon inside the pumpkin so that when you light a little candle inside, it'll make it smell all nice and spicy and cinnamony. Mostly like just some up here onto the cap. Oh, that smells so good already. I have these wonderful, delicious little natural beeswax tea lights. So let's try them out inside the pumpkin. No. Yay! Are we twinning or what? Thank you very much for providing the pumpkin and for your valuable assistance. Happy Thursday. I am drowning in doggies today. I'm feeling a little bit upset. I was supposed to be going to Hanover with my mom and my sister today to go to the Yayoi Kusama exhibit, which would have been very full circle for us because we saw it together like 10 plus years ago in Shanghai. And I was originally gonna miss it because me and my boyfriend were gonna be in Sweden, but then we decided not to go to Sweden after all. So then I had a chance to go. But unfortunately, last night before bed, I ate some eggs, which turned out to be questionable. And I woke up in the middle of the night feeling very awful. And going to Hanover would have been like 4 hours of driving in total, like 2 hours there, 2 hours back, 2-3 hours in the museum, 2-3 hours around town. And my guts do not feel like they will cooperate for such a long day. Unfortunately, I had to stay behind, but at least I got to spend some quality time with Mocha, who my boyfriend and I are going to be dog sitting while my family is in Hanover. There's some jealousy issues going on for sure. Ellie's taking the opportunity to sniff Mocha's butt while Mocha is unaware of her. It's been a bit of a stressful week. With my anxiety, even like small outings can be really difficult. So IKEA this week and then the job interview, it was already like 2 big stressful things and I haven't gotten a lot of sleep this week. Hanover combined with the gone bad eggs just sadly didn't work out. But we're gonna try to make the most of this time instead, get some puppy cuddles in, catch up on some work. There will be other chances to see Yayoi Kusama again, I'm sure. Also, tomorrow is Halloween and apparently it's also some kind of religious holiday or something. So all the stores are closed and we don't have Halloween candy. So I might maybe try to ask my boyfriend to go out and get some Halloween candy for the kids and also some flowers because I really want fresh flowers for Halloween. We'll see. There's been a big list of desires for Halloween week. We can't get everything done. Another thing was I really wanted to go to TK Maxx before Halloween because they've put a lot of the Halloween stuff on sale now and I thought it's a good chance to get some cute new Halloween decor at a cheaper price but still in time for Halloween. That's definitely not happening with how I'm feeling. I'm not going to the mall today, but it's okay. We carved the pumpkin yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So the vibes are still vibing, even if we can't get everything crossed off the list. We are getting ready for a walk and we have 2 very different levels of excitement. Mocha is like spinning and can't wait for us to go. And Ellie is getting comfy in her bed. She's like, look, mommy, I'm so cozy. Why would you make me leave? Look, as soon as I touch the leash. Come on, girls. Mocha very excited. Ellie has to be dragged. hobbies. All right. Ellie is terrified. Whoa. Mocha, can you come this way, please? The girly girls have to wait outside to get their paws wiped. You gotta wipe the pawlings, girls.
Okay, Ellie first.
Mocha's like, uh-oh, he's gonna touch my feet. I don't like that. She's like, I don't get it. Okay, daddy wipes, then it's okay. Not very autumnal looking flowers, but we have some cute options. I think I'll just get some mixed roses. I'm very curious what they mean by Halloween eggs. Okay, I am back from braving the supermarket. I was seriously close to having a meltdown in the checkout line. I was starting to feel very nauseous, very queasy, very overly warm, also kind of like passy outy because I haven't eaten anything today because of the egg fiasco. But I survived, thankfully. We have our beautiful Halloween roses. Someone in the checkout line asked me if I bought them for my mom, and then I was like, oh damn, I should have also got some for my mom. My boyfriend requested 2 packs of Serrano ham because he's been obsessed with it since he went to Mallorca and it was on sale. I also got him this surimi mixed plate, which has been his recent hyper-focus yummy food. I don't eat surimi because I don't like the mystery meat nature of it, but I thought he would like this and he's pretty excited. Some eggs, which I will be staying away from for the foreseeable future. Got myself a mango lassi, which is one of my favorite treats from Penny. This is so yummy. Chocolate milk. Now into the Halloween candy. For giving out to kids, of which there will probably not be many, I have this party mix of different like mini chocolate bars. And then we have a lot that I got selfishly to eat at home. We have some chocolate covered peanuts. These are much cheaper than the name brands and equally delicious. Katyas, which are vegan gummy candies, and these are the sour ones, which I love. I love sour candy generally. Hitchie's Halloween edition spider legs. These are also vegan and also sour, I think, and it very clearly says not licorice, which is good because I don't like licorice. These were in the clearance aisle, although it's still quite pricey in my opinion. They are called Juicy Drop Blasts, and it says they are chews filled with sour powder. So I got plenty of sour candy, the kind that burns through your stomach lining. Should be good. Today is officially Halloween. We are having a little bit of a expectations versus reality situation because this is my first Halloween that I'm spending at my boyfriend's place in the city in Hamburg and not like with my family in the village. Halloween is not very big in our village and I wasn't sure how big it is over here, but it seems like The neighbors are having a Halloween party, and I've seen a lot of yards that are decorated really nicely. So people are actually really getting into the Halloween spirit, which makes me kind of sad because I didn't like plan much because I didn't think it was that big of a thing here. I've been alone all day because my boyfriend likes to do like maybe once a month, a day-long walk across the city. This was the first like nice day in several days, and he's on holiday this week, so he decided to do that today. And I've just been at home editing this vlog, but it's now just after 4 p.m. and I think I'm going to take a quick shower, change into my pumpkin cardigan, maybe do my makeup. I don't know. I'm not sure if I feel like doing makeup. We'll see. And at least be like a little bit pretty for Halloween, okay? Ellie is absolutely winning people over with her little bat costume, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, time to start getting into the spirit of things a little bit. I don't know if I'll vlog very much today, actually, just because we've done all the Halloween vibey things throughout this week, and now today I'm probably just gonna be like in the moment a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, we are all dolled up for Halloween. Done a little bit of sad girl makeup, spooky girl makeup. Got the pumpkin cardigan on, which I absolutely love, and I'm wearing a new bra, which I do not wear bras. I got this bra, I think, from my mom because she didn't want it or it didn't fit her. And I regret to inform you that this bra fits me very well and has made my boobs look amazing, and I might be forced to have to start wearing bras again because I didn't know that bras could be like this. I wear a bra probably less than like twice a month usually because I find them uncomfortable and constricting, but this one is not, and it looks amazing and fabulous, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I had broken free. Look at that, look at that, look, I don't know. Just, wow. What's up, Ellie? She's so cute.